Hi, welcome to the stream. Hi, Robin, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Just kind of up, needing to entertain myself, so I thought I would go ahead and jump on this stream because I'm not doing anything else. It's okay. But yeah, I'm doing oracle cards and tarot cards this time. So this is the first time I'm offering tarot cards. Um yeah, no, you're fine. Uh just shoot a question and tell me if you want to have like oracle cards or tarot cards. For tarot cards, it is $5 for 3 cards and $8 for 5 cards. And that's like through this link that I'll put in. It's in the description, but I'll also put it in the chat. Well, recently I've been coming online kind of a bit just because my schedule has been open. Um, but no, like it just like kind of depends because I'm like a college student. So when I am busy, then I won't be on here as much. But recently I haven't had too much going on. So that's why I've been online more. And I'm usually like a huge consumer of like YouTube and like watching YouTube videos. So I thought that, I'm always watching them instead of spending time watching them. I might as well just spend time like either live streaming or making them. So I think I'm gonna get back because if you look on my channel, I was posting beauty videos, but I'm just not really interested in makeup as much as I was. Like, it's just not like something that I'm like too like invested in. Like, I feel like I'm pretty decent at doing makeup, but I just feel like I'm not as amazing as like some of these makeup artists. So I think that I will make more videos about like tarot and spiritual things and stuff like that because it definitely interests me and it's definitely something that I've like been on my own little journey with. Oh, it did some crazy alert that I was live. Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I should probably be asleep. I have class at 9:05, but I don't have a parent here to tell me to go to sleep, so I'm just up on the internet. Oh yeah, I'm definitely interested in beauty. Like I have like a whole like setup over here. Like I love makeup. I have too much makeup for my own good. Um it's just I just feel like I'm not as amazing as some of these people out here. So and I feel like the beauty community is like really competitive to like get into. So I just kind of took a step back from that. I don't know. Maybe I'll post videos once in a while, like a get ready with me or something. But as far as like tutorials go, I'm just not feeling that anymore. Yeah. Did you want an oracle card reading? Because that's free. If you want a tarot card reading, it's uh 5 for 3 cards and 8 for 5 cards. Manisha. And hi, Jessica. How are you doing? Anything that's free. Okay, I'll get you some oracle cards. So, what can we tell her for tomorrow? What can we tell her for tomorrow? Oh, I understand that. I'm in college. I totally understand the broke life. So the card that I'm getting for you is Eternal Love. So this card is talking about just noticing like not only that you give love, but all the love that's around you and making sure that you're like truly expressing that. And I think that is really important for like a message for tomorrow because sometimes we get so caught up in things that we forget to tell people that we love them. And we forget to, express that like, "Oh, I love doing this activity." So I think that it expands more to just like people, but to also like the things that we're involved in and the things that we do with our time. And if you have any pets, I'm sure they love you too. So just seeing that love is all around you is a really good message for you to know for tomorrow. No problem. If you have any other questions, I can pull more cards. There's no limit. Just let me know. Jessica, did you want tarot cards or just uh oracle cards? Okay, so for the tarot cards, it is $5 for 3 or $8 for 5, but the oracle cards are free, if that helps you make a decision. Ignore my cat back there. He just thinks that all my little beauty tables and stuff is for him to climb on. Oh, okay. Totally makes sense. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and draw one for how is he truly feeling about you? How is he truly feeling about her? I think that he sees you as a very balanced person when it comes to mentally and emotionally. I got rhodonite for you. And this is like a stone that's like also like really good for like the heart chakra when you're like meditating and stuff like that. And so I think he sees like he's like attracted to you because it's like a matter of the heart is like what this stone deals with. And I think that for him, you provide like, or like you have like this lightheartedness and like joy that radiates from you. And I think that that's really attractive um, to him. And I think that he also thinks that uh, your confidence is also attractive as well. And we can go ahead and pull a card and see why he might be being distant as well. So this next card that I got is Unakite. And this card is talking about how you have to understand that there's underlying causes of things that causes challenges in relationships. So I would like look at maybe something that was said or that was done, or is there just like some like basic things that you guys just don't maybe click about and that's causing some underlying like issue that like maybe you guys haven't really ever like talked about? Because I am seeing that there's definitely something going on that's causing like some sort of challenge within your guys's relationship, and not even just like relationship, it could just be like your connection with one another. Let's go ahead and pull another one for clarification. Please give us clarification, spirit guides. Yeah, you're here for clarification. So I'm seeing that it has to be something with communication. So the way that you guys are like speaking to each other, this card is literally saying read between the lines. So he's indirectly has been telling you something. And for that card, you got Blue Lace Agate, which deals with communicating with others and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that guys just in general are really bad at communicating. So that's something to keep in mind. It's hard to kind of like some guys it's like pulling like teeth and nail or like tooth and nail just to get them to talk to you about stuff, which can be extremely frustrating as you're expressing. Hey, quit. Sorry, my cat's like tearing something up. But yeah, I there's definitely a problem with your communication with one another. I'm gonna pull another card and just see like what advice the card suggests that you do about this. No problem. Yeah, I'll definitely try to help as much as possible. So for the next card I got, this one says take time making your decision. And this card is talking about, there's like a decision you're going to have to make when it comes to this situation, but you need to remember that you need to be able to like step back from the situation and look at it. So, and let it just unfold like naturally how it runs its course. And I think that's like really hard for us to do, which I think I'm kind of like getting that sense from you like right now like the lack of communication is bugging you, him being distant is bugging you. And so you want to do something about it. But the universe is just telling you to let things run its course and um the universe is going to guide you and help you through this situation as it unfolds. How will things be for you down the line? Kane twins, I'll go ahead and answer that 1 second. Okay, so the card I got for you is that it's turquoise and it's talking about being at the right time, at the right place, with the right people. So I think that, with time, the situation's going to improve. Um, it's just going to take time, which I know is like very frustrating to hear, but I think that's like exactly what the other card was just saying. Like, you need to let things unfold naturally, and as time progresses, like the situation is going to get so much better. Oh, yeah, no, I totally understand getting in your head, like, I do that all the time. I have a lot of, like, anxiety, and so I get, like, really stressed out, like, what other people are thinking of me and just worrying about all kinds of stuff, and so, um, just getting over that, I think, is definitely gonna help you, and this card what did it just say? It was talking about how to, like, do some, like, spiritual practices so that you I think and it's saying that in your case so that you get out of your head a little bit. Yeah, so doing that will definitely help and help you stay grounded, like you said. I would say meditation, yoga, journaling helps so much. And when I say journaling, I think a lot of people think like, oh, let me look up a prompt and let me journal about that. But I think just like sitting down and writing every thought that like pops up in your mind is just so clearing because it's like you're just like spewing everything out and just getting it out of your head. Yeah, I would do meditation before night. I like to do it early morning or right before I go to bed so then I just get all those thoughts out of my head and I can like sleep peacefully. And also it kind of low key makes me tired. But um, yeah. And Kane twins, let's get to your question about if you're going to grow a social media following. Are they going to grow a social media following? I got success. That's such an awesome card for you guys. Um, you guys are totally going to be successful and gain a following. I'm so excited for you. I love when the cards are good. Because there is a card in there that straight up says like no and like maybe. So want things to improve. Can I ask more stuff like how to do manifesting? Yeah, just shoot any questions you have. If you have questions for the cards, just specify that. Okay. I'm gonna ask them if we can see from uh when it'll happen. Some of the cards in here do have like dates like a year from now or yada yada yada, but we'll see what it says. So when will it happen? When will their success happen? When will their success happen? Okay, so I went ahead and pulled 3 cards for you. So first they're telling you it's going to happen when you believe it's going to happen. So it says if you believe. It also says communicate clearly. So I think in order for this to happen, like you need to communicate clearly with the universe what you define as successful. Because successful could mean like 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. And so communicating with the universe what you want to manifest is extremely important. And, just getting comments might be successful to you because, like, you're getting engagement that you didn't get before. So, communicating that. And also, it says perfect timing. So, when the timing is exactly right for you guys, and when the universe thinks that it's right, that's when it's going to happen. So I think that if you do all of these things, like believing and communicating clearly with the universe, um, that's when that all it culminates. That's going to be the perfect timing, and that's when it's going to happen. So I know that's not a direct like 12 months from now, but I think that's what the cards are offering for you. And Jessica, if you, the best way to get rid of that like low energy feeling is I definitely feel like you should like sage your house if you're not doing that to get rid of any negative energy. No problem. Good luck to you and your twin on your future endeavors, and I hope you guys have all the success and stuff that you guys are looking for. But definitely saging your house. Meditation helps so much when it comes to clearing negative thoughts out of your mind, um, as well as like the journaling, like I said. Um, you know, I think that depending on how intrusive your negative thoughts are, maybe even going to counseling because I know that that helped for me. But when it comes to like spirituality, getting things like black tourmaline, um, oh, you can just buy sage at any like metaphysical store. So any like hippie, witchy shop that sells sage. Anywhere that probably sells crystals probably has sage. They also have Palo Santo, and that's like really good for like grounding. I like do that before my readings sometimes, like after like a day of like busyness. No, you're not weird at all. Like, I totally understand. Yeah, my family, when I first got into this, they were like, what the fuck? And especially now that I'm reading tarot cards, they really are like, what is this bitch up to? My uncle was just joking with me. He was like, are you gonna like take my hair and do some crazy shit? And I was like, no, I'm not into voodoo. At least not yet. No, JK. That's probably something I will never get into. But yeah, there are all kinds of things. Quieting the mind and like anxiety. I think I want to learn. I would definitely encourage you to start reading cards. Like, I think that's another way to grow, honestly, and another way for you to learn how to quiet your mind because you can literally just start your day off with three cards. Ask the cards, how can I be less anxious today? And they'll spew out like three cards and give you like tips on like what you should do. Or you like just getting an oracle deck and being like, how do I um become less anxious, or how do I be less in my head? And the cards will put out something like, I have this one deck where it has like all different kinds of words on it, and um like defend, you can't even see, connection. So like, the cards are telling you like maybe to connect with people, nurture, like maybe you need to take time uh to sit down and just nurture yourself, give yourself some self-love. I wish. I mean, positive energy, it's definitely something that I like. I'm a firm believer in like the law of attraction. And the second you just start thinking more positively about situations, like I think that um you start attracting more positivity into your life. So self-love is just like loving yourself unconditionally. So, you may screw up, and just sitting there and like having a little laugh at yourself for fucking up instead of like beating yourself up and being like, oh, I was so stupid for doing that. Just be like, oh, shit. I failed that test. Shit happens. Like, and also part of loving yourself is like, I'll do better in the future and constant or actually stick to doing better in the future. But ways you can practice loving yourself is like treating yourself to things that you enjoy. So if you enjoy doing yoga, I like to take bubble baths. So giving myself a nice bubble bath with a nice lush bath bomb when I'm feeling extra. Throw that little Epsom salt or however you say that little salt stuff in there. Um, maybe I don't encourage this because now I've developed like a habit, but you know, going on a little shopping trip, just like treating yourself because, we get so busy with our day to day lives that we forget that we have like spiritual needs and like our soul just like needs stuff besides the basic needs of like taking, yeah, see, like self love can be taking care of your appearance if that's like your thing, if you're into makeup, like, or like whatever you want to do. If you're into like doing your hair a certain way or like curling it, maybe you wear it straight normally. Um, all kinds of stuff. Definitely taking care of your physical appearance is one way to practice self-love. Oh, thank you so much. That makes me so happy. Sometimes I just feel like I'm babbling on, and I feel like people are like, "What the fuck are you saying?" But I'm so happy to hear that. Hi, Sarah. Welcome back. Yeah, I know. I just could not sleep, wanted some entertainment, so I figured I would get on here. Oh, it's 11:11 where you are? It is 2:12 where I am. I should take my ass to sleep. I have class at 9:05, but hey, whatever. What is cup manifestation? So first I'll pull a card and see if he sees you as the one. Oh, that's a late start for you. That's an early start for me. Like my class on Tuesday was at 2:30, so 9:05 is bright and early for me. So how does he see you as the one? Does he see you as the one? Does he see you as the one? 4 hours, that's way too much. I have a class that's like an hour and a half, and that covers the whole week. We only meet once a week. Um, but that's good enough. And Sarah, in regards to does he see you as the one? I got the abundance card, and so I think that's saying that he sees you as I honestly don't think he sees you as like the one. I think he sees you as one of many opportunities, if that makes sense. Because abundance means like there's like plentiful, like there's a lot. And so I think that he's not just gonna just yet see you as the one. But I also got big happy changes because I pulled two cards. And so I'm seeing that maybe like that view of you might change after a while in a happier direction. So at first he might just be like, this is just um like when you do meet him, I think he's just gonna think that you're just someone else that he's dating. I don't think he's gonna see that you're like the absolute one, but there's going to be some sort of like change that's for the better where he eventually will see you in like a different light. So, I don't know if that means if he'll exactly see you as the one or if he'll see you as like more than just another girl that he dated, if that makes sense. Hey, Caitlin. Um, Jessica, I'll go ahead and yeah, see, so I think like see, I think that's what the card is saying. Is like he's gonna see you as the one eventually, but at first he's just gonna view you as like just another girl that he's dating. Which I think kind of makes sense because when you first meet someone, you don't think you're gonna marry them initially. You just think like this is like my next boyfriend or like this is my next girlfriend. Like you're not like this is the one right off the bat. I mean, for some people, yes, but not for everyone. Yeah, but like not for everyone. I know for me, I've like dated people and I'm just like, okay, this is just a boyfriend. I don't think I'm gonna marry him. And obviously, I still think that because I haven't come across someone that I wanted to marry, to be honest. Yeah, I'm like 23 and I haven't come across someone that I want to marry. Okay, I don't know if I want to marry him though yet. So see me as the one down the line. Okay, Jessica, I'm gonna pull a card for you, and we'll see if he'll see you as the one down the line. I don't know if I'm gonna marry him.